Now, you said, Pravin, you say there will be no war between the US and China, despite the increasing tension and friction in the East China Sea and South China Sea. But you say there will be no war.
Yes, I say there will be no war because major powers don't go to war. Major powers signal their intent. Because if major powers go to war, it is a complete disaster for both. Why it is a disaster for both is because neither side will be in control of war. Neither side will be able to control the war escalation ladder. And no country wants to go for war where it cannot control the escalation ladder. The war can go horribly wrong for both. But at the same time, both have to create a deterrence. You see, what had happened was that until the Cold War, rather until the INF treaty was there, you see, in 2018, Trump walked out of the INF treaty because they realized that in this category of 500 to 5,000, kilometers missiles, medium missiles, small missiles, the Chinese had taken a lead. So they got out of the INF. Now, the Chinese have realized that their arsenal is much smaller, nuclear arsenal, as compared to America's. It is not that they have to go to war, but they have to create a nuclear deterrence. They have already created a conventional deterrence. Their conventional deterrence exists today, both in Taiwan Strait and South China Sea. In South China Sea, they have created the entire infrastructure there. If they were to bring up all the capabilities, the infrastructure that they have built, they can actually control right till the South Pacific Ocean. That is the distance they can control with their missiles. So you see, there is no question. When the Americans talk of war, they can keep talking of war. It only creates uncertainty for the smaller nations. Because the
So,
smaller, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
in this case, is it possible to say China will naturally replace the United States as a global dominant power if there will be no war?
No, it is not. It is not the correct conclusion. It is a premature conclusion. Why it is a premature conclusion is because China right now is moving in the right direction. Their economy is picking up. They have worked out many things in the economic field. For example, this dual circulation policy, where they are getting their big companies, they are being penalized because they have made it very clear that data will determine the industrial internet of tomorrow, the fourth industrial revolution that I spoke about. You see, so the Chinese are moving right. China is the first country today in the world which has created a digital currency. First country to have created a digital currency, which they will obviously test with the BRI countries. So economy is doing well. They are doing very well as compared to America. Militarily, they are still in many areas, they are short, but they are now putting in the money there. A lot of research is going on. They are trying to leapfrog in certain areas like quantum sciences, certain areas like 5G, they are already ahead. 5G is very important. 5G will be the backbone for both your warfare, artificial intelligence warfare, as well as for your fourth industrial revolution. It will be the most important. This is the backbone. Everything will build on 5G, and they are ahead in this. And already now there are news coming that they are working on 6G research. 6G research basically will mean that artificial intelligence will be available right there to take the decision. So you see, there are certain areas they are trying to leapfrog. Americans are worried, which is why the Americans now are doing their best. They are trying to, whatever their gaps are, they are trying to cover it up. So to say that they will be ahead or they will go ahead, we don't know. But yes, what can be said with certainty is two things. One, A, They are moving in the right direction, the Chinese. Geography favors them. Deep pockets favor them. They have deep pockets. They favor them. So, and they have what is called the civil military fusion. It is not this is in the private sector, or this is because you see all these fourth industrial revolution and the artificial intelligence war, the capabilities are same. For the first time in warfare, the capabilities are actually being incubated in the commercial side. 5G was incubated there, artificial intelligence was incubated there, Internet of Things was incubated there, edge computing was incubated there. All this is now coming into warfare. Blockchain, everything is coming in warfare. You see? So to say that they will be number one, we don't know. What can be said is they are moving in the right direction, and perhaps in so many areas they lag, and in so many areas the Americans need to catch up. So there will be a tech war. What can be said is, Lokman, that a technology war will intensify. What started by the Trump administration will intensify. This can be said with a certainty. This will happen, but no war.
It is totally different from the conventional war.
Yeah, conventional war. See, this war will be very different. The next war, first of all, it's not a contact war, as I just mentioned to you. And whatever contact is there will be the robotization contact. And this is not something which is 10, 15 years away. It's now. We are sitting on it. We are not realizing it. What is going on? You see, so the way we saw warfare, look, warfare was always seen as about blood, about violence. That is warfare, right from when human being got created, from Stone Age onwards. It was always about blood. That is war. Now, if we are looking at robotization between two major powers, if there is no blood, why will they go to war? They have no reasons to go for war. I mean, everything changes. So these are those indicators of the things to come, how things will shape up in the future, and very soon the future is now. Yeah.